If you're looking for a review video on the Canon Ts9521C, then stay tuned because that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today I've got the Canon Pixma Ts9521C, and what inspired this video is another video that I did where I talked about this printer, but I never reviewed it in the past. This is specifically a crafting printer that Canon has come out with. They've named it the Crafter's All-in-One Printer. So if you are into crafting, or if you're into just anything related to photos, doing any kind of printing on different types of paper, paperweight, anything related to crafting, there's things like that this printer can handle and that this printer will specialize in. So before I go on with the rest of the video, this channel is primarily focused on this cleaning kit. This is the Best Printers cleaning kit. Basically, if you're not able to print a certain color, your prints are coming out faded, you have lines coming up in the prints, or a specific color is not printing, this cleaning kit will solve that problem. There will be a link in the description below for this cleaning kit, along with some other links of products that I end up talking about, including for this printer. So if you're wanting to purchase this printer, there will be a link in the description below for that. If you find this video helpful, please make sure to like. And also, if you wanted a resource when it comes to printers, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing. This channel covers everything printer related, from repairs all the way up to reviews and topical videos when it comes to printers. So look out for those links in the description below for this printer, for the cleaning kit, and some other products I end up talking about along the way. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Sorry, I forgot to shoot this in the very beginning. There will be 3 additional videos that follow up this video. One of them is going to be a ink installation video. The next one will be a print quality test video, and then lastly a repair video, how to clean the print head on this printer if you end up having an issue with it, if you're currently having an issue with it. Basically that's where I'm showing you how to use the Best Printers cleaning kit on this specific model. So along with the product links, check out the description below for those video links. You probably will find the print quality test video very helpful. I'm going to be going through and printing off some different images and messing around with some of the templates that the printer actually has. Alright, so opening this box up, we have, of course, the printer itself. You're going to have a user manual, power cable. Your setup ink is what you're going to get as well. So if you didn't buy ink already, you're going to have some setup ink. And then you also have these photo paper samplers. This one has 3 different sizes, the smaller size, and then you have one larger 8.5 by 11 sized photo paper. So that'll get you started, get you, kind of used to using it if you haven't already. And we are now plugging in the printer. You also have a to B USB adapter that would allow you to connect from the printer directly to a PC or a laptop. Here we have to remove still some orange tape. There's going to be some on the print head, which I'll show you in just a second. And then wherever it's kind of obstructing, you're going to want to remove all of this orange tape so that you can get started with the setup. Here is the print head that needs to be loosened. So the tape needs to be removed so that the printer setup process can begin. Alright, so here you're going to select your language. So this is the very beginning of the setup, which is going to take not too long, but it does take some time here to be able to get through the whole process. There are some optional things here that you may choose that I may not, so just keep that in mind. Now at this point, the printer is asking that we install the ink cartridges. Now, I'm not going to go through and explain the whole process. If you've already installed these types of cartridges, you really don't need further guidance. You're installing these in the print head. Now, if you did need further guidance, of course, there's that extra video that is linked in the description below, how to install the ink on the Canon Ts9521C. And here you have your output paper tray. It is larger, wider, and longer, so that you can print out, you have these larger abilities to print larger pages, photos, whatever you're trying to do. That's what this printer is made for, to handle a larger capacity, but also a larger sized type of print. So along the way with the printer setup, there's going to be an option for you to do an alignment page, which is basically the printer is going to calibrate itself so that you have better performance. I would do this if I was you, load up the paper and get it going. Now, at a certain point, it's also going to ask you to connect to a smartphone, computer, laptop. Here are the instructions in the manual. I'm not going to go too much into that, but you can hit cancel if you were not wanting to connect at that particular time, like I am here. And here I'm going through some of the different options and getting to the next step. Basically, all I'm trying to do in this video is get to the point where you see the main menu, and so that I can continue on with the review. This is the bottom paper tray, and so you see the sizes that it can hold there at the bottom. Okay, so on the back of this paper tray, you actually are going to have an additional tray, which you're going to have to remove to be able to use it. It is to be able to print on a CD. Alright, so here you see the alignment page printed out, and now we've finally made it to the home screen. That button there you can use for Wi-Fi connection. Here you can check up on the ink levels, so you can determine whether you need new ink or not. You can even order ink through here directly. However, I always promote remanufactured ink, and so I'm going to leave a link in the description below for remanufactured ink. That's going to be a lot less expensive for you. Here you can connect to your smartphone with the button there at the bottom. Here you have the settings, regular settings, like most printers would have. And of course, this is a touchscreen on the front, which I really like. Go to print. You can print from a memory card, the cloud, or templates. Now, the templates they have are going to be pretty interesting. In the print quality test video, you will see me explore a little bit of what is on the printer itself here, and you can kind of get an idea here when I go through them. You have different patterns, you got different colors, different themed, so you really want to look at that. If you could end up doing something like I'm doing here and do a thank you card, a birthday card, something along those lines. It was Valentine's Day not too long ago, and so you'll see that graphic, some heart shapes, all over that you can print out. And you can turn this, fold it up, and turn it into a thank you, birthday, anniversary type of card if you want to save some money. That's a pretty good idea. And I haven't seen this on other printers that I've reviewed, so of course they had to throw something like this in here to this printer because it's a crafting printer, of course, and this is the type of things that you're going to be doing, something along these lines. Alright, so you get the idea with this. Back to the actual functionality of the printer. You've got your automatic document feeder here, which is going to be very good. You have a multi-use printer, crafting, scanning, automatic document feeder, SD card slot here. So if you have, pictures or you have your project on an SD card, you can install that directly to the printer. You don't have to go through the computer at all, and you can, work on your projects that way. One great thing about this printer is the output. It has a very large size, 12 by 12 is the maximum capacity. You're not going to see that with most printers. That is a feature that is exclusive unless you get into some of the more expensive printer models. And here you have a glass scanner as well. So you can use this in an office. If you're a crafter, you can do your office work. If you still are working, you can do whatever it is you need to do there, and then you can craft. So it's a multi-use printer. That's what I really like about it. That's what I'm getting out of it so far, is that you have multi-use, a lot of different things you can do. It has a lot of functionality. Alright, so if you wanted other specific details I didn't cover in this video, check the link in the description below with the title of this printer. You're going to find all the details you want. You can even compare it to some other printers, and I hope that ends up being helpful to you. If this video was helpful to you, please consider subscribing. Like this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you have any questions at all, comment below. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.